could be taking control, yeah.
Just a quick disclaimer, before this video starts, we do not own or intend to own any copyright values within this video, guys, that we are reacting to. The link we are reacting to will be down in the description, and if you have any problems with the video, get in direct contact with me via social media or via our email. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dylan. Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully each and every single one of you are feeling fine and fantastic. Today we're joined by the one and the only Tanya.
Hi.
Yes, guys, we are reacting to another blah 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 video. Go check their channel out. It is down in the description down below. Go show some love to their channel, guys. We are reacting to something a little bit different. We're trying to get a little bit emotional here, guys. Trying to get emotional. Cringe? Alright, so go ahead, read the title. What is the title today, my darling?
7th most emotional, tough, provoking acts.
Okay, it's tough, but it's called thought. Provoking.
Thought provoking acts. Sorry, I'm Spanish.
She's Spanish. I'm a dumb Australian and she's Spanish.
Okay, I'll do it again. 7 most emotional, thought provoking acts.
Very, very good. Because the first time you actually said 7th.
7?
Yeah.
7 most emotional, thought provoking acts. Part 7.
Not the second time, the first time. So you stuffed up, you said 7th and though.
Tough. I said tough. Thought.
We're already laughing at ourselves. I mean, well, it's late at night. I still have things to do. Tanya has to go to sleep. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get into this bad boy. Drop a big thumbs up if you do enjoy it, as well as hitting that subscription button down below. And now, let's do it.
अरे ये क्या कर रही है? आज ना दीदी फिर से रो रही थी। क्यों? दीदी कह रही थी उसे स्कूल जाना है, तो पापा ने बोला तू स्कूल नहीं जा सकती, स्कूल से भैया जाएगा। इसलिए मैंने सोच लिया है कि मैं भी भैया जैसे बाल काट के भैया जैसे कपड़े भी पहनूंगी, और फिर सबको लगेगा कि मैं लड़का हूँ, और फिर मुझे भी स्कूल जाने मिलेगा। फिर एक चौक आएगी, नई स्लेट आएगी।
That's crazy.
I'm not doing it.
Hey, you guys having pizza, huh? Presume? Pizza. 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 वही तो बोला था पिज्जा खाएगा
जाने कहां से आई है हमें ये दूरियां, कौन किसने कब लाई है ये दूरियां, हाथ भर का फासला क्यों रहे ये भला, मिट सकती है ये दूरियां, मिट सकती है ये दूरियां, मिट सकती है ये दूरियां। हाथ बढ़ा के दूर कर दे दूरियां, मिट सकती है ये दूरियां, मिट सकती है ये दूरियां। हाथ बढ़ा के दूर कर दे दूरियां, मिट सकती है ये दूरियां, मिट सकती है ये हाथ बढ़ा के दूर कर दे दूरियां।
हिंदी मीडियम डब्बा है, चलेगा?
मिट सकती है ये दूरियां, मिट सकती है मिट सकती।
सम्राट आटा, स्वाद जो लाए साथ।
That was beautiful. That was really beautiful.
कुछ भी हो यार, मूवी की ना ओपनिंग कभी मिस नहीं होनी चाहिए। I mean, ठीक है, उस एम्बुलेंस में कोई होगा जो बहुत क्रिटिकल होगा, लेकिन मैं नहीं तो कोई ना कोई ड्राइवर तो उसका रास्ता रोक ही लेगा ना। हो भी सकता है कि शायद मेरे साइड ना देने से वो मर भी जाए, लेकिन मैं भी तो मर रही हूँ ना ये मूवी देखने के लिए कब से।
जानकर भी हम किसी की जिंदगी के साथ क्यों खेलते हैं?
Is that really an ad? Like to tell people to give way for ambulances?
The traffic's really bad in India, that's why. It's so bad.
हीरो सलूट करता है उन हीरोज को जो हमारी रक्षा में जी जान से लगे रहते हैं।
चले यार, 7:30 बज गए। प्रिया को शॉपिंग के लिए लेके जाना है। ओके?
What the hell, Raj? I gave you a simple report. उस पे भी mistakes.
Sorry, sir.
I think I made a mistake hiring you here.
बाय।
Okay. Yeah. Bye. Raj, lunch is on me today.
Thank you, sir.
Shop with the Standard Chartered Landmark Rewards credit card and earn up to 9 times the rewards.
That's a really
Whose
good
summer
ad.
Santa will you be? Standard Chartered, here for good.
Not so much Standard Chartered because they support Liverpool.
छोटी होंगी मेरी चिट्ठियां, पर सब कुछ मैं कह जाऊंगी। एक बार पढ़ के देख ले, तुझे फिर ना मैं सताऊंगी। कभी तो तुझे मैं याद आऊंगी। हल्की फुल्की मेरी खुशियां डिब्बों में मैं सजाऊंगी। एक बार चख के देख ले, फिर संग तेरे मुस्कुराऊंगी। कभी तो तुझे मैं याद आऊंगी।
कभी तो तुझे मैं याद आऊंगी.
For his mum's Mother's Day.
बीमारी में गुदगुदी बनते हैं और ठीक होने पर मजबूती. आपके अपनों के जैसे सिग्ना टीटी के हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस भी आपकी हेल्थ के लिए करता है थोड़ा ज्यादा. बीमारी में प्रोटेक्टिव हीलिंग बेनिफिट्स और सेहत में
I think the one that got me the most on this has to be the one with the kid sharing his food with the other kid.
Me too.
And the mum doing it. Only because there's so many kids out there that don't deserve to suffer the way they are and to go through what they're going through. And a lot of, I know I shouldn't be saying this, but a lot of parents shouldn't be parents. And some kids are born into unfortunate circumstances, and the people that can't afford to have children because they want to experience that, and they need help, and they're not getting that help. They don't get that help. And to me, that's very, very, very sad to see that. Not just, I'm not talking about any country specifically, but around the world. It happens in Australia. And there's so many times, there's so many kids I used to see that I used to go to school with that their parents would spend money on drugs and alcohol, and these kids wouldn't have proper shoes, they wouldn't have food. And I used to be friends with them and invite them over to my house, and they used to come knocking on my door just for food and water. And I used to be friends with them because of it, to help them. And I used to be friends with the indigenous boys at my school, in primary school, because I felt sorry for them, not because of who they are, but because of what's happened to them outside of school. And I wanted to help them, yeah. And my parents even know, they used to knock on our door because they knew that I was going to allow them to have some drinks, have some water, have some food, you know what I mean? Have a swim in the pool. The sorts of things that they get neglected at home. And a lot of the times, I mean, I dare say they probably won't be even watching this at all, but a lot of the times they were going through rough periods at home, and they would go to school with no lunch, no recess, nothing. So for me, seeing that, it's we need to see that more often. And there's so many people that throw food out, even big companies like supermarkets, they just throw food in the bin, and they don't allow people to go into those bins, and they lock the bins. Why do we have to lock the bins when there's perfectly good food being thrown out? Why do we have to? Why can't you allow people to do it? Obviously people are going through the bins to get the food for a reason. Why do we have to lock that food? Why do these supermarkets have to throw so much food to waste when there's people starving out there? There's homeless people starving out there. Yes, that some homeless people do bad things. Yes, some homeless people don't deserve to be on the street. But they still need to eat, and people need to eat. And yet you have these huge companies throwing food out. We see it here in Spain all the time. All the time, guys. Here in Spain, they throw food out. These huge supermarkets throw food out. And it hurts my insides. When I tell Tanya about it, and I talk to Tanya about it, I feel sick and disgusted inside when I see that. And Seven Blab have done a fantastic job with all these ads that they put together.
What about the first one of the girl cutting her hair because she wanted to go to school?
That was magnificent. And that's so sad how in India that's happening. I had no idea, and I'm truly sorry for everyone that has to deal with that and just dealt with that. The females that are watching this, I'm truly sorry in India what you have been through, what you went through, being put into those situations like that. For us having a daughter ourselves, I think that's why it hits us so hard, those sorts of things.
Yeah, things related to children basically.
And when we're gone, I don't want our children to be treated like that, or our grandchildren or great grandchildren. I don't want them to be treated like that at all, just because of who they are, because they're different, because they're different sex, because they're different. I don't want them to be treated that way. I want them to be treated equally.
All the ads that have to do with children, they get to me.
Incredible.
All the time. And then one that out of the other ones that don't have anything to do with children, maybe the one that made me most emotional was the one with the boss.
Yeah, that was good.
And
that was good.
And the worker.
More bosses should be like that without getting gifts though. Yeah, there's more people out there in the workplace that should be like that. Workplaces are for you to go and be happy, for you to enjoy being there, not to be threatened or scrutinized.
But that's the problem that's got to do with that. It's that these days there's more bosses than leaders.
Exactly.
Leaders are the ones that...
My grandfather used to say, too many cooks spoil the broth.
Exactly. Yeah, bosses are the ones that tell you have to do this. If you don't do it, you're fired.
Correct.
And they sit down and watch you do it.
Yep.
Leaders
correct.
are the ones that tell you, we have to do this.
Yep.
And they do it with you. They motivate you every day to achieve your goals.
They don't say, where's this? What's that? What are you doing? You're doing this wrong.
Exactly. No, they say, okay, we need to have this done. Okay, how are we going to do this? And they sit with you. They help you out.
Be a leader by your actions, not by your words.
Exactly.
Or be a leader by your actions and your words, but don't make so harsh of a judgment to people because you don't know what they're going through in life. As a teacher, we get taught that. Don't ever hard judge a kid during class or in general, because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes at home. You don't know what's going on with that kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So treat kids equally and treat them in a sense with respect, because they will respect you back. Yeah. They will listen to you if you respect them. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about the ads down below. Drop a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, as well as hitting that subscription button down below. And remember, stay safe, be kind to one another. Most importantly, be happy.